And then that major concern tonight over the food supply. One major meat producer saying, quote, the food supply chain is breaking. So what will that mean at the grocery store, and how much will you have to pay? We have a lot to guide you through on a Monday night, and we begin here with ABC's Tom Llamas right here in New York.
As restaurants in Georgia open for business and talk in Washington turns to reopening, at the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak, the battle is far from over.
Number of new cases, still 1,000 new COVID cases every day. Puts it in perspective.
In Manhattan, Ruth Caballero of the Visiting Nurse Service boards a city bus, heading to the new front line of this fight.
I'm the nurse that spoke to you this morning. We're outside.
She suits up, gown, mask, gloves.
I'm now going to see a COVID-positive patient that was discharged from the hospital yesterday.
For the patient she sees, leaving the hospital is just the first step.
They're weak, and emotionally, they are afraid. They're afraid that they're going to die. They're afraid that they sent them home to die.
In the hospitals they leave behind, the work never stops, taking a profound toll on the doctors and nurses witnessing so much pain. Tonight, the New York Times reporting the medical director of the emergency department at New York Presbyterian Allen Hospital, Dr. Lorna Breen, dying by suicide. Dr. Breen had contracted the virus herself, recovered, and gone back to work. Her father telling the Times, make sure she's praised as a hero, because she was. Tonight, anguish from her friend, Dr. Debbie Yee Maddock.
I originally felt sad, and now I just feel devastated. With all these people who are asking for lockdown to end, what about us? We didn't sign up for this.
And in New York today, Governor Andrew Cuomo urging residents to stay at home so any gains aren't lost.
May 15th is when the pause regulations expire statewide. I will extend them in many parts of the state.
In other parts of the country, the virus still raging. Massachusetts now seeing its surge plateau. The governor announcing nearly 2,900 people have died, a staggering 56% of them in nursing homes.
The numbers are tough to comprehend, but they illustrate the lethal grip COVID-19 can have on seniors.
But in one hard-hit state, a reason to cheer. For the first time in 36 days, no one in New Orleans died of COVID-19. Parts of the South now planning to reopen. Restaurants in Tennessee and Georgia started welcoming customers today. Stephen Leslie's restaurant, Roasters, has been open for 30 years. Today, supplies rolling into the kitchen.
I'm kind of excited because these are my family. I get emotional. But, you know, these guys need work. They need to make money.
Texas restaurants, museums, libraries, and malls now allowed to open their doors on Friday at 25% capacity. In Ohio, manufacturing and construction can resume next week. Some offices can open, too, with reduced staff, masks, and health checks.
I think we found the sweet spot, but it's a risk.
Health officials warn Americans should still practice social distancing. But over the weekend, crowds flocked to California's beaches.
This virus doesn't go home because it's a beautiful sunny day around our coasts.
But today, President Trump sending a different message on a call with governors, urging them to seriously consider reopening the nation's schools. And as states reopen, the president is under pressure to step up testing. Today, he brought business leaders to the White House.
The testing that's been developed and being developed right now has been truly an amazing thing.